What's up, my fellow warbirds? AK the War Eagle's back with yet another video. And this time we got something truly legendary and special today. We're taking a look at the M1 Garand.
The M1 Garand is a semi-automatic battle rifle that is chambered in the .30-06 caliber and was the standard U.S. service rifle during World War II and the Korean War. Designed in 1928 by John Garand and was put into mass production in 1937, the M1 Garand is one of the most recognizable weapons ever created, and its purpose was to replace the M1903 bolt-action rifle that the U.S. infantry forces used during World War I. Being semi-automatic, this gun is capable of shooting one round every time the trigger is pulled. Once fired, the gases expelled from the round would push the bolt back and would eject the spent brass. From there, a spring mechanism would push the bolt forward again and feed a new round from the clip into the chamber. Yes, I did say clip, not magazine. The M1 Garand is one of the few rifles that uses clips as opposed to magazines. The difference being a clip is a tool used to make loading a magazine easier. But in the M1 Garand's case, the clip is placed into an internal built magazine as part of the firing process. After the clip is spent, the clip is ejected from the internal magazine, creating the distinctive ping noise. This design made the M1 Garand one of the few semi-automatic rifles to see widespread use during World War II, and making the U.S. the only nation to field a semi-automatic rifle as part of a standard issue weapon in World War II. This gave U.S. troops a huge advantage over their bolt-action adversaries when it came to firefights due to increased rate of fire. Eventually replaced by the M14 in 1957, which was basically an improved version of the Garand with a detachable box magazine, the M1 remains one of the most iconic rifles ever created. To quote the great General George S. Patton, the M1 Garand is one of the greatest battle implements ever devised. With over 5.4 million M1 Garand made, it saw service in other countries, including South Vietnam during the Vietnam War.
So now, as I stated before, the M1 Garand doesn't take magazines, it takes clips. So to load this thing, you're going to open the bolt back and put this clip into the magazine. Holding the bolt back, you push it down, and now she's loaded to go. But you guys want to hear the ping, don't you? America.
Now, as you can see in this slowed down footage, every single time I fire the round, the bolt gets pushed back on its own and then is pushed forward again, chambering the next round. And after 8 rounds have been shot, the clip is ejected.
So that concludes this video on the M1 Garand. American legend, war hero, an absolute icon. If you guys like what you saw, don't forget to leave a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't done so already. And if you feel like donating and helping keep the lights on, check out Patreon. The link to that is in the description below, as well as Discord if you guys want to keep up with my day-to-day shenanigans. And as always, I hope you guys have enjoyed.